Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome. My name is Nori, coming to you live from the Digital Engineering SMP server. This is Modded Minecraft, and we are playing the Digital Engineering SMP mod pack. And this is our mess. This is what we're up to today. So, what is on the schedule? So, the schedule for today is we need to finish off the roof in the Occult Tower 2. We need to set up an Occult Tower 3. We need to get started on our Dragon Head. Which means we may need to go mining a bunch of nether, so netherrack, so we may be going down into the nether. We may even have to set up an assembly line for smelting the netherrack into nether bricks. So, I'm not certain. We'll cross that bridge. The other thing I thought we would try is we'd try to get back over to our Primal Magic area. We did a little bit of work last night. We have our new purple staffs and whatnot. And we got our new fonts in place. So that was just time consuming. But they're there. They're done. So we have a better mechanism for getting our mana in our wands, which is absolutely fabulous. So happy for that. So the next thing is we do need to break out our book and get our Arcana meter up and running, go scan some things, because we are definitely going to try and get the stuff necessary to do a magic carpet, because why not? So, and while we're in the nether, we may just go look for another wellspring, because we are going to need another fire wellspring. And so maybe we look into, maybe we'll do some mana and artifice work and put up another wellspring collector. I don't know. We'll see what we can get to. But first, Maestro, cue the music. Let's settle in. Let's go put a roof on the occultism. Let's go finish something today. I'm gonna go finish the task first off. Then we can start on something new. We can check another item off our list. And it's so much nicer to get things checked off the list. So we had a new visitor last night. That was fun. Obviously, we like when everybody comes by to visit, but you know, it's not always conducive for people to come in during times. But that's okay. I always feel like every time I come up here to recharge this gin bottle here, these guys just silently judge me. Like, you know, if you were a real wizard, you wouldn't have to do that. It doesn't work that way, guys. Though I'm maybe making a few more of these mine shafts and placing around here would keep them a little bit more busy. Of course, it would also generate me a bunch more resources that I'm not really doing anything with just yet and haven't started processing. Maybe not a good idea. Just saying. I need to see if there's a way. So Tinker's Construct is a mod that we have in here, and Tinker's Construct has a way of smelting ore down into a liquid format. And what I have been curious about is whether or not, let's go look right, so we have a bucket. We have lots of buckets. I guess the curious is whether or not we can store that in something, right? So we need some kind of fluid capturing device. We can go to fluid tanks and create, obviously. But maybe we can just... Hey, Glaz. It's been a while. I'm doing all right. How about yourself? You hanging in there? You having a good time? Doing well? There we go. Glad to see you drop back in. Always nice to hear from old friends. There it is. We put a recharge on our mining dimension guy. Yeah, it's thinking fluid container. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to do like giant searing ingot gauges. So what you studying? What are you learning a lot about now? I honestly feel that learning every day is a really good thing. And I am appreciative of every time I get to learn something new. All right, let's see. Rotten flesh. We had a lousy salesman. All right. That's right. Too high. So we are going to need our stone cutter. Oh, biology is fun. I have fun in biology. Leave them intermix like that. And then we'll grab some of these and let's make... We'll do a tiled stair roof. And no. All right, none of those spells. Well, hey, that's something to be said. If you're doing really well at the third hardest school in the country, then you are being an impressive individual, because being able to hang in there at a hard school is nothing to sneeze at. So I'm going to say good on you. I didn't do so well in high school myself. I'm gonna be oh, go away. No. Being attacked. Hang on one second. I don't have any of my defensive magics ready. So we finished up last time I talked to you. We were doing we were still in season 1. And so we were doing a lot of Valhelsia 3. So we've recently started a new season here on the server. So we've rolled a new mod pack, specifically one we created for ourselves. And so I am in the process of building a tower. So in the Valhelsia 3, Valhelsia 3 was more tech-based. It felt like then it was magic, even though they advertised some magic, and there was. Botania is not really what I would consider on a class of magic. But it is. It's fine. So we built our own mod pack called Digital Engineering SMP, and so we kind of went in the like radical opposite direction, and so we went like heavy magic. And so this is my Wizard's Tower, or at least the start of it, anyways. So I plan to right about in here, there's going to be like a big dragon's head that's going to come off in it, and I'm going to have the rest of the body twine around the building, as it were. And then I'm building like these separate silos that house rooms for different magical purposes, as it were. So we have magic mods in here like Mana and Artifice, Occultism, Hexarii. There's also some creating here, just not really a whole lot of text. So I've been learning just as much as I have been building, trying to figure out ways of making these mods interact with each other, kind of like what we did back in Valhalla 3. I kind of want to do here. So I have been building my tower, my Wizard's Tower, and so that's what we're building here. It's just this huge Wizard's Tower. But we built it on top of a volcano, so I've decided to go with more of I guess I've aligned my wizard school to match that of the surrounding areas, so he's more in line with the demon magics, as it were. So a lot of fire resistant, sort of thing. And I found this really kind of interesting armor set I put together, and so that looks really kind of evil-esque, so to speak. So that's what we've been doing so far this season. We still have the same original crew. So actually, interesting enough. So Shale is up here to our north. She's building a giant mushroom. And she's leaned more into the agriculture magic schools. So she's doing a lot of plant-based magic. And then over here is Kara. Last season, she was doing a big jungle colony. This season, she's basically built this island from the ground up. I know it's square right now, but I think she's planning on knocking the edges off and making actually more island shape. But this is a really huge palace that she's building. The scale of it is just insane. Katoa has been a little bit more active this season. So this is his group. They've actually built their own real base for a change, and they've started a colony here. And then Zoda, if you remember him, he's also been here. And this is his wizard area. So, yeah, we've been... everybody's been really kind of busy. We've been buckling down. Been going for almost about a month now. Something like that. It's just been... interested, fellows. Seriously. I really should just sleep. But I actually need the phantom membrane, so it's just hard to build at night when they're bombarding you sometimes. Go away. But yeah, so that's what you've missed. So on the whole, not a whole lot, but not a... Of course, we've got the YouTube channel, so you're always welcome to go catch back up there. And if you have any questions whatsoever, you can just ask. That's wrong. But I've been trying my hand at a little bit more building and then yeah, trying to figure out how to loop the automations together without having all like the really heavy text like mechanism and we have refined storage in this, but there's not a real strong power generation system. So not a whole lot of people are doing much with that. Scram. Oh, you're going to knock me off. I've actually been, let me tell you what, the fall from up there on top when you get knocked off, that's an uncomfortable fall. But yeah, we've been working really hard at this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that feels high enough. So yeah, I guess I'm hoping that a lot of this comes through in the end, and it looks. I'm hoping it looks as good as it does in my head, if that makes sense. That's all I want, is for it just to look as good in my head as, or come out as good as I think it should in my head. And as long as I can accomplish that, I will be happy. That's the wrong way. So yeah, we've replaced like a lot of our standard tools with magic based tools, but otherwise it's still pretty much the same as it has been. Build large scale crazy things and then see if we can't make it all work, and dream big and build bigger. Yeah, done. Yeah. Been playing around with a lot of walls as of lately this season. I don't know why. They've been fun. And so I've been using them to sort of build in like windows, caged windows almost. You can see a lot of that behavior up there at the top of the tower. No, I don't want that there. Yeah, I didn't drop. I hate messing around with stairs on the edges. It's at times like this I do honestly can say I miss my my mech suit, just for creative mode flight that it had with it. if you pick up the mod pack and decide you want to play around, there is an angel ring. So you don't have to not have creative mode flight. I've just opted not to make an angel ring. Plus it's not a cheap item to make. I mean, it takes a block of netherite to do. It's not exactly like super cheap to make. But I know like Katoa has been big into plant magic. And so he's actually making blocks of netherite fairly cheap. At least for him anyways. But he's also mucking around with what limited bit of technology exists in this mod pack, which is... I try my best. I do appreciate the support. It's always great. It's kind of interesting how all that works out. I find the support of people rather an interesting take on things. But so far, I've been pretty happy with the way this has turned out. I think the splash of a red dragon out front. And so that's the thing, right? So I have a door down at the bottom, but there's this here. I'll show it to you real quick. We can take 2 seconds. It won't hurt. On my little magic broom. Right, so the plan is to put the dragon's head right about in here-ish. And then right down here, you can just see that little blue swirly vortex down there. We'll go stand on it here in just a second. This is a magic-based elevator system, right? And so the plan is I have a door right now, which is right here. But I'd like to get rid of this door because I don't want it there anymore. And instead, the idea is to have some pathways that will run up and down the mountainside that you can come up here. But ultimately, the dragon head would be right above your head here. And so you would get into this, as they call it, slipstream generator, and basically ride up into the dragon's mouth in order to go into the base. I thought it would be a really kind of cool effect. So there's some work to be done, but I think the end result is going to look really, really kind of impressive, and it's going to have a nice feel, as it were, to ride up into the mouth of a dragon, to go inside the wizard's castle. And I could use the broom for replacement creative mode flight-esque. It's just really kind of hard to fly because it doesn't work like normal creative mode flight does. So shift doesn't take you down, shift kicks you off in it. So you could end up in a situation where you're falling, which is not ideal. So... But so far, so good. Everything's been working really nice. Mod pack's been playing really well. So, really kind of happy with that. I ran out of stairs. And I thought 1 stack was going to be enough. Ah. Wrong spell book. Probably don't need that many stairs, but you never know. All right. Let's see if we can't keep from throwing myself off the building this time. It's fun. It's fun to look at. Oh, some of the best things that I enjoy doing with this thing. Here you go. This is fun to watch. And I'll do this to members of the community. Stop that. There we go. As I walk up on them and hide behind the block so that all it peeks around is my head. Or I'll sit there on the other side of a block, wait for them to tinky the block in front of me, and then just like, bam, or show up. I've caught a couple of them yelling. And I've startled many of them that way. And initially, when I first started doing it, they thought there was some weird new Minecraft monster that they'd never seen on the server. So they were trying to figure out, what it is and how did they kill it. So, the pranking has started early this season, I think. Some of the I say pranking, some of the innocent teasing that we do. But it's been fun. Yeah, the armor is I enjoy the armor. I'm gonna feel kind of bad when I may just keep it around, and then this just may be my look forever and ever. At least on the server, anyways, just because that I like it. The effect is rather nice. So let's get ourselves a little starter block. Oh, you know what would make sense there? There we go. Put little corner studs to hold them up. Yeah, so we've got a couple of fairly large plans this season. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Well, so it's interesting. So the armor comes out of the so there's a mod called Roots Classic, which is kind of a plant-based magic system. So that's where the mod comes from, and you actually make the armor out of wood and whatnot. So you're probably not all that far off from what it actually is. I was afraid I did that. I put it. I should just run around and do this before I forget it. Walls have been, like I said, been a big part of building design this season. I don't know why. The wall blocks, excuse me. Walls in general. Yeah, once we get this roof on, yeah, I've got the interior floors are laid out. I haven't actually started building inside of them. But we'll take the long route downstairs. I usually just throw some slow fall in and just float downstairs because it's the faster way to go. But we'll take the long way. You can look at what each floor is. I like this pattern. I don't know why I did this pattern, but it's kind of like layered. So I layered the castle, the tower together. I'm not even certain why I decided to do it. I just did it. Turned out actually really nice. So I'm happy with that. It definitely gives the It gives it a more, I guess, aged look. I don't know if age is really the word for it, or maybe it was constructed by multiple different people, or people kept adding on to it. Yeah. You would think I could convince him to leave me alone. Pushy salesman. It's all right. I need the membranes, so it'll be good. One of the magic rituals we have to do uses phantom membranes for everything. And I need a bunch of it in order to make I'm trying to remember. Oh, for make more of those slipstream generators. And I just fell off. The other thing I need are chicken feathers, but you know, that's just a chicken farm, which I've been really lazy on doing. You know what would be good here? I know what would be good here. Oh, there they are. Hi, fellas. We're out. No. Let's go take a tour. It's nighttime. Let's go take a tour. So the we're constructing these towers in a very specific way. So like each of these floors is made to hold an occultism ritual, right? So an occultism ritual has some number of these items, drawings, and whatnot. And there are 12 in total to the mod. So I'm making these little structures here that so I can just set the ritual down. I don't have to come back or pick it up and put it down again over and over again. So this is more of a time-saving effort for me. This is my looking glass floor. I love this look right here. That worked out so well. In between the walls and glass panes, that turned out really nicely. So this lets us, basically gives us a 360-degree view of the top of our volcano. Let's go up first. So here is the workroom. This is where I have a couple of demons summoned through occultism that are making ore and then processing the ore and then storing the ore. Those guys are fun to watch from upstairs. So these upper floors, I did a lot with glass in these upper floors just so you can look down. Gives it a really nice, interesting effect. But it's also fun just to watch these guys because then you have these two that sit around and talk all day. And then this guy is the one who does like all the work. So it's kind of like your management, middle management, and then actual guy who works. That's what it kind of reminds me of. But I like being able to just look down and see what's going on between the floors. So that was I really like that. And so as we head up tower, I haven't decided. I think this is probably going to be a living space in here. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, basically they're living hoppers. This is going to be the witch magic floor, the Hixarii, which is its own mod. So this floor is dedicated entirely for. I just need to bring stuff up in here and start setting it up. I have no idea what this floor was going to be, other than it's just pretty and decorative. And it's an in-between floor. I'm certain I'll find something to stick in there. I just don't know what. And then we have another one here. I got caught up playing around with glass and we have a mod in here for mine colonies, which they moved to Domum Ornamentum or something like that. I'm horrible with pronunciations of that. But it allows you to embed blocks and create these really kind of interesting block pieces. Oh, look at that. I screwed up. I'm going to have to go fix that. Can I fix it? Do I even have the stuff to fix it with? Oh, good. I have the glass. There we go. Oh, much better. No, I missed another one. Wow, I must have been late at night when I was doing this. It's all right. I wonder how long it would have gone before I would have noticed that. Much better. And then this gets us all the way above the cloud line, which is ultimately what we've been trying to do for this ritual, which creates motes of air, which uses all those phantoms that I keep getting attacked by. So, but you know, from up here you can see down a couple floors, so that made everything look nice. But yeah, I haven't figured out what to do on these 2 floors just yet, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to do something here. I just don't know what. We'll figure it out. I think, and I should probably punch out one of these halls. This may be where the front door comes in at. In which case, the dragon's head would be on that level. I gotta go punch it out and see. Where's the stairs? Now I need to put actual stair rails up here so I can find these things easier. It's the problem when you use all the same block style for everything. These glass panes really help. So here we are back on our glass floor. And we'll continue down. So we've started doing some work. So like this is Man on Artifice has these Eldrin altars. And so that's what this is. Is the Eldrin altar setup. I need to make 2 more of these guys. Hey, look, Astra joined. And I need to make a couple more of those guys and go capture Wellsprings, which is its own chore all in itself because I have to find the Wellspring first. And then this is for rune forging. Another weird magic mod in here. But this one's interesting because you can put down these like little glyphs on the floor and whatnot, and they basically put off like beacon-esque style abilities. So you can have a jump boost or anything of that nature. And this was my faction ritual. So as you do your Man and Artifice, you have to intone a faction, and so that's what this was for. This also leads out to the walkway that leads over to our Primal Magic area. I don't know why I went such offbeat with this being so light, but I did. I'm not upset about it. We'll do a little bit of with this a little later on today. Still want to get that roof up over there, one task at a time. And as we come down, so this is my spellcrafting ritual. So with Man and Artifice, yeah. So like every room has a purpose. It all looks really kind of cool from the inside, right? Now here's another one of those occultism slabs. So again, you can see we've got the rituals all set up in little layered floors. It's just this thing. I haven't built underground, so like all of this is all above ground. So it's really really working out well. Yeah, this is the Roots workshop. So this is all that plant magic stuff. It's an interesting mod, but it there's like no real progression in it, so it's really quick to go from bottom to top in that. And then this is I needed a lab area, so this is my creative play area, where I test out various things or whatnot. So this is one of those items from Roots. This like triples growth output. And then I have the Mystic Farmland to grow these guys, trying to get them to grow faster. And then these are patina pipes, which is supposed to keep all this stuff hydrated and supposed to provide a boost to growth. And so all of this was I was curious as to exactly how fast I could get this stuff to grow. And the answer is you can get it a little faster, but not significant enough to make it worth all of the effort to go through and make this a bigger farm. So I'll just come down here and harvest this periodically. I need to, so there's another one of these guys that behaves like a giant magnet and will suck drop items to it. So I'm thinking I need to put one of those over here just so that I don't have to run around and pick all this stuff up. Been trying to figure out, I could go with create, and I could put a big create contraption over here to farm this up. But I've been trying to steer away from doing a lot of the same that we did last season. So, like, I did an awful lot with create last season. I'm trying to figure out if I can lean heavily more towards other non-standard mods to do the automation and things. What does that look like? And if I have to use create, I can. So like in Man and Artifice, they make little robots that you can play with. And so this was supposed to be a farmer, but he doesn't exactly farm that stuff over there very well. So he's been sitting over here in the sidelines. And then this is a lot of that Hexaria magic stuff. Need to relocate all of that upstairs. Classic, because we are running 118, so we have a lava generator using dripstone. And just because we have water, or lava, we might as well do a water one, even though it's absolutely useless to to do that with water. It's like the stupidest thing in the world to do, because you can just make an infinite water source and take care of your water. You don't need this one block solution. But I did it because I liked it. So that's all that matters. And then basically what has been home, which this area is a mess. I'd like to clean this up. But yeah, there you go. And I'm right back out the front door. But yeah, I thought this would be really kind of cool, is, look up giant dragon head that you're floating into, and off the other side of the dragon head, there's like lava spilling out of its mouth and then falling down into the pools. So in my head, it looks really spectacular. We'll see if I can get the execution right on it or not. I may have to move that generator back a little bit. But we're not quite there yet. I've still got to get the rest of these little offshoot buildings that I want to do done before we can put the dragon in, because that kind of details where the dragon's going to sit around or wrap around the tower, as it were. Because I can't very well have the dragon's body going through an outbuilding build like that. So that doesn't really kind of work. So, but yeah, everything's going really well. So far, we've been really excited about this season. And It's just been awesome. It's awesome is kind of an old school word, but you know, it's going to turn out to be. I'm hoping it's going to turn out to be very nice. I am hoping to improve upon last season. That's the hope, anyways. Last season we did the Wellness and Success Center. That thing turned out great. And so this season we're going to try and get in a couple of really large builds. We're going to try and get more people involved in the build. So we're going to see a lot more personality come out in the builds, as it were. That just gave me an idea for here. Let's go. No, I think I want those instead. Stone cutter. That actually should be all. Probably going to be way more than what I need, but that's all right. I know what we can do with it. Take care, Glass. It was great to see you. I look forward to your next visit, dude. Come back anytime. And thanks for visiting. Have fun. Like that. Yeah, I think so. Maybe? No. Not quite. Almost. What if we did like this, right? Oh, that's how we could do that. Yeah, that's going to work. I think that will do exactly what we want it to do. Maybe. And it's just that much fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the point where we can move around a little easier, get out to people's places a little better. That'll bring back the Friday night community night. Make it a little bit more reasonable. I suppose I could just stop being unreasonable. And what did I do wrong here? How did I? Oh, wow. It started all the way down there, didn't it? Okay. Just rip it all back out again. Fine. It'll be just fine. And that should be like that. Okay. Now that we have been sufficiently derailed, there we go. Now we're back on track. Always can tell when there's somebody else on the server beyond me. And there we go. Leap to our death. Subtle details. It's all about the subtle details. Also about not doing stupid things like that and pointing in the wrong direction. So let's see what Astria is up to. Now I can say what we are going to need is up here somewhere. We're going to want some someone slapped. Yeah, let me see if I have any more of those. Oh, I've got a few more left. Perfect. Light. It's the little details. It's the things that nobody else is going to see. So what we can do. Not that. Do it this way. I'm going to pop that out. Yep, that's where that should look. Now we just need to hang our little tuchus off the... Alright, we're going to try this again. Every time I try this, I always end up regretting it because I usually end up falling off in it. But we will try it. And just like that. We start to fall off again. This is not creative mode flight by any stretch of the imagination. Nope, 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 nope. Definitely not creative mode flight. So we'll do it the slow and tedious method. There we go. All right, can I get under here without killing myself? The answer would be a resounding yes. Yes, I can. I did this. I did this some kind of way over here. That's how I did that. So piece I need is right here. Not there. Oh, 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 oh. Ow. And that's what I mean by falling off. Gotta be quick with those spells, let me tell you what. I'm just not having any luck today. I guess the smart thing would be is to carry a water bucket. But I've not been so good at MLGing with the water bucket. In fact, I think I've died more times than I've successfully managed to do it. And the one or two times I have actually managed to save myself with the water bucket, let me tell you what, those were like spike the football happy dance, like shocked and amazed that I actually did it. There we go. All right, get myself situated here. Yeah, I like that. I think that works really nicely. Gives us a nice roof line. All right. Now we just need to figure out where we want to put the other tower. And then do our dragon head, flip gene generators, blah, blah, blah. But we have the roof. Ow. Go away, you stupid. So we have completed a task. We've got something done. And that feels good. Feels good. Always nice to get something done. All right, where are you at? I heard you. Or did you die? I think he died. We're going to take it as he died. Because I don't see him. There's nothing buzz bombing my head anymore. So, we win. They lose. Alright, so we'll put all this stuff back into storage for right now. Yep, good. All right. Do our quick little level. make another one of these onks for too much longer. I wonder. Onk. Okay, yeah, I just stopped breaking. Unbreaking's no good. None whatsoever. I have been curious about something, and we should probably go test that out. This would be a good place to test that. No, we have a place to test things out. So the test in this case is that in occultism, you have need of this sacred purple flame. The way you do that is the way you get the flame is you have to right, you basically take a demon fruit and a flint and steel. Let's grab another demon fruit. And some netherrack, because what I am curious about. Also, we don't have nearly enough netherrack. All right, so let's do this, right? So if we set that here, we throw one piece there, we throw one piece up here. We can actually get it up there. There we go. One piece there, one piece there. So if we like that one, we get purple fruit. If we like that one, we get purple fruit. Now, this one will go out, but will that one stay lit? That's the question of the day. See, that one went out, but this one's still burning. And if that stays burning, then that is most excellent news for us, because that means that then we can set up a permanent spot for which to deal with cooking. So you can throw like andesite into that purple flame and get other stone back. You can throw diamonds in it to get enchanted diamonds or so whatever. You use that fire to convert a good number of things. So if we have a way to consistently have a permanent fire set up, that would be useful. All right. So the next tower is, do we build it off on the angle? I think so. I think we do just that. I think we build it off an angle. And I think we, instead of coming in at the bottom, so maybe we go up a floor. Let's go up to the workers' floor. Right, so this is the workers' floor. So maybe we take it off this angle and we punch out through this set of doorways. And we can build it over here. I think that's good. Let's start with that. So we're going to take that door out there. That's right, we've been using polished basalt. Big flowing pieces. I think I want these though. I think this will be a fun little. I just made things like really harder for myself, but that's okay. I still think this would be a nice way to do this. No, that doesn't go there. One more. One more. Okay, and so this will be our walkway out. Now, what we need to do is determine what's going to be the center of that. How do we do that? Well, we do that by getting our storage, grabbing our dictionary of spirits. And so I think this is going to be like the higher end ritual stuff. So I know towards the upper end, these things get like bigger. Question is how much bigger? See, like that one looks to be about the same size as some of the other ones that we put up. That one looks bigger. So let's have a look, see exactly how much bigger we're talking about here. So yeah, that gets that's pretty good size. It's definitely pretty good size. So if we were to mark this out, this needs to come with one more there. So that gives me one of the arm pieces. All right, so let's drop this guy. Let's go and look at this one. Are you any different? You are smaller. Okay. And this one is, that one's the same size. That one's definitely going to be smaller. That one's smaller. Okay. So, yeah, I think we're in good shape then. I think we've got all the pinnacles set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there's 13. I really miscount these. That's a fine. We'll just put an extra one in here. It'll be all right. So yeah, that's going to be the center. And then that's one of the spaces around. And then we'll have to go down, obviously, and we'll go up. But there we go. All right. So let's close this section of the tower off. Mostly so I don't accidentally walk out of it, because that is absolutely a thing I would do. We have our dimensions. We even have the spot for the door picked out. So, hot dog. We are on fire today. that is 2 tasks done. All right. So we've been talking about it. Let's go do some Primal Magic. Because we do want to be able to get our flying carpet, and that is on the thing to do today. Let's see if we can't knock that out. We got time. Oh, we got lots of time still. Plenty of time. So then, yeah, we can go farming into nether for some more netherrack, because we're going to need a lot of that for our dragon. I'm undecided if I want to bring that back down or just take it up some more. I think we'll just take it up like we did the other one. It'll be all right. We'll come in at the bottom and we'll take it up. We can support it from the top, though. Now, that would be a neat little design concept. I think how that's going to look. I think that'll work. I think we can hang it from the top. We'll enter from the bottom. And we'll go that way with it. I like it. Okay, so Primal Magic. Right. Let's not get distracted. You're doing so good at staying on task. All right, so let's see. All right. So we want to be able to make this guy. In order to do that, we have to scan a flying creature. In order to scan a flying creature, we have to have a way to scan them while we're out in the field. So for that, we need, what is this? Interesting. We'll come back to that one. Entropy sync. Well, that might be interesting. Anyways, this is the thing that we're trying to make. So now that I've been thoroughly distracted by reading everything else in the book, let's go make this guy. So we need 3 gold ingots, enchanted magical parts, 2 ender pearls, and a stick. So let's start with the easy bits, right? So there's a stick. Gold. We do not have any gold ingots, so let's have our little guy go smoke some up. We need 2 ender pearls. And then we need the Magitech gear, which I think is one of these. I need some Primalite. And a bit of Menasalt. Have to make some more of this stuff. Unless I'm missing my remembrance of this recipe. Like this. Aha. Oh, I don't have my wand out. Let this be a lesson. When dealing with this stuff, keep your wand handy. Because you can't put the staff in the wand slot. You would think you could, but you can't. What would be like super helpful would be is to be able to hook that crafting table up directly to the fonts so that you don't have to keep sticking your wand in it. That would be all right. So now we just need the gold ingots. Gold ingots. I think it would have been faster for me to have gone down there and smelted stuff myself. Well, what would have been faster would have been just to ask for the 3 and not a whole stack. That's what would have been faster. So down we go. Let's go. Gold dust and our rune forge. How's our iron farm doing? It's doing all right. Oh, yes. I can't forget. Is car on? Car's not on. Oh, good. We have time. That's another thing we need to do. We're going to need 1 villager for the stoneworking guy. We're going to need 1 villager for the farmer and 1 villager for the other farmer. So what we did for, I forget, we told Kara we would help her get her set up with a, I'm trying to, a quartz block generator. So the way you do that, where is my, find my entrances. The way you do that is you do it with easy villagers, and we do it with the auto trader system. So we get a guy like this, right, who offers us blocks of quartz for 1 emerald. And that's how we go about doing that. So let's see about getting us a gentleman who will trade us for the requisite quartz. Like, you know, this is, all I have to do is throw iron into this and it trades with this guy right here. And we get emeralds, and so it's basically my emerald generator. Nice. Oh, that's a useful block. Okay, this may be the guy we keep. He's going to offer us dripstone. And cyan terracotta. Oh, man. Do some of you offer quartz on top of it? Yep. Okay. I'm just going to keep this guy. I like his traits better. Because this guy's got purple glazed and gray terracotta. I'd rather have the cyan and gray. but he's offering polished granite and not dripstone. So dripstone just makes it a no-brainer. Okay. So that's done. That was easy enough. Who are you? Right. Okay. So I'll just take you, set you to the side. Carrots, dude. Carrots. I actually don't have enough carrots. What about wheat? Do I have wheat? I have some wheat. Okay. That's going to take a hard minute. That's a shame that this guy wasn't. Whatever. Alright, so we need some wheat. I hear the grunts of... Excuse me, sir. We're not interested. Thank you. I wonder if I have any hay bales. I have a lot of hay bales. Alright, Kara. Oh, thank you. So much easier when they will sell you something. Especially when you have a way to get lots and lots of emeralds. I don't know why I'm leveling this guy up, because I only really need him for the carrots. Yeah, I have no idea why. Absolutely no idea. I'm just lost my ever-loving mind. Alright. Do we have any weakness? No, we'll need to go make some weakness potions. Bottle. I'm doing that wrong. I'm doing that very wrong because... There we go. There's a guy to give me there. Well, guy. There's where we get our bottled water from. Straight from the tap. I think, if I am not mistaken, that is the weakness potion just is water and fermented spider eye. So. There we go. That's cooking. Now we run back upstairs. Because I know we have wasted more than enough time for that gold to be done cooking in both places. Get the long-running stuff going. One of those, one of those. And then, of course, we need some golden apples. All right, and we'll see, because that's probably going to take multiple passes in order to get him down to the requisite 1 emerald per carrot. All right, over here. We now also have all the requisite ingredients for our arcanometers, they call it. Don't forget your wand. And there we go. 1 arcanometer. Arcanometer. Pop that right back in. Give that a real quick touch up. Grab our storage, put that in there. We don't need the grimoire right now. We want our staff. We need our I'm going to call it our ghost detecting tool because that's essentially what it is. Right now. And then we need to go scan a flying creature. If I thought the magic broom counted, I would so totally take it. Maybe that did actually work. I don't know. I said flying creature though, so I don't think it counts. Well, we can check. Ritual flying carpet. Yeah, no, doesn't count. I didn't think it was going to. It was worth a shot. It's good for valuable research. So let's see. I know this way. Off in this direction will take us back to World Spawn. And World Spawn happens to be over next to a jungle. I hope you see what I'm putting down because I'm just losing track of it now. Yes, the jungle should give us flying birdies. So let's see if we can't find some flying birdies. That's a chicken. I don't think a chicken counts. Ooh. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I certainly saw that. Where, Mr. Chicken? No, you guys are just going to go duke it out. That's fine. Have at it. Leave me out of it. I just wanted a chicken, but not bad enough to have to deal with you guys over it. Spiders. Oh, there we go. Ow, ow. Let's do the crazy stunt. Oh. Got him. All right. Oh, that's Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. See you guys later. Thank you for the research. Well, I hope it was worth it, dude. Because you just curse splatted yourself. Caused yourself a curse splatification. What spell is on that? Flame Bolt? That's a good enough spell. Ow, ow, not in the fire. I don't need a bath. Thank you very much. Rude individuals. Let me tell you what, being a wizard is hard work. But we have our scan. So now we just need to go get some go pay our guy for some research. Pay our guy for some, there he is. You know, he's our study aide. I don't know what you want to call him. Research assistant. There we go. Don't need that. Don't need that. We will probably need this for a little bit longer. That farmer's still cooking. And so up we go. All right. So now that we have scanned our flying creature and have gotten some theories, we can now learn what it is to summon a flying carpet. So, ugh. I don't have a ritual lectern. I'll have to make one. I have everything else. We'll have to make a power rune, which is not bad, but it's not great either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I have 9 pedestals? I do not have 9 pedestals, so that's going to be another problem. So let's get 9 pedestals out. And then a lectern, I believe, is made from moon. And then a bookshelf. All right. So that should get us our lectern. Unless I am off my rocker completely. Because you know what I forgot? What did I keep saying? Always remember your wand. If we have a lectern to deal with, though, that does mean that we are also going to need an enchanted book. Oh, this just got really expensive. All right, we'll bank some experience points for later. All right, so we needed a saddle. I have just one. I need some carpeting. What else did we say we needed? Feather, mana salt, 2 sky crystals. So we need a feather. Done. Mana salt. Done. We'll need sky crystals. That's a problem. I have no sky crystals. If I remember correctly. Yep. So these are going to give us shards. Where? Oh, that's moon dust we have a bunch of. Fine. Well, that's not going to be nearly enough. But it's a start. So we'll just chuck this stuff up here for the time being. Let us know where we're at in this process. Oh, yes, we need 3 different rooms. So item and project, whatever. So summon item. We're gonna have to convert ourselves to this lapis. Item. Oh, project. Project, and then we'll just tuck those back in there. I think I need an unattained source as well to make the power rune. All right, let's go look for the power rune. Oh yes, unattained, and it needs 1 of everything. So I am not nearly. Void, infernal. How many shards of things do I have? I have infernal. I have the earth. This is literally everything else that we need. Wow. All right. Well, let's tuck the all back in there. This means I need 3 sky runes. Oh, they. What a bit of a pain. All right. Well, I guess there's no way to do it but to do it. Now, the nice thing is while we're getting in the sky, we will get sun. So we can handle the sun that way. Where's my axe spell? So we'll collect the pieces that we have here now. We'll set our spell to the grow spell. That is a nice thing that actually does work like that. And grow some more. And so this is going to be our day for next little bit as we harvest. Oh, look, and we can see just over our shoulder, our little purple flame over there is still just burning right away. It is most excellent news. I really should just have this tucked away into an automated farm. It would make my life so much easier. Oh, so much fun. Grow cut, grow cut, grow cut. I wonder. I have my... Oh, there it is. I don't feel like chasing this stuff down myself. I should charge that, but I'm not going to right now. I need to charge that. I'm not going to right now. I am instead... So what I just put on is what they call a greedy ring. It's from occultism. It basically has a familiar captured inside, which is a greedy demon. And he's a fun little guy because that's basically a magnet ring. So that makes this easier. Now there is a grow spell with mana and artifice. However, it behaves like as if you're actually doing regular bone meal. So it doesn't work so well. All right. So let's see how much sky we have. We have 11 skies, so that's 1 crystal. I have 14 because these will give us a crystal apiece. So there's 14 there, so that's another 8. 14 and 11, it's 20, 25. That's enough for 3 sky crystals. So I think that's good enough. We can let the rest of that just do whatever it wants to do. I am going to take it on the chin to come back here and fix some automation of this. I really should. There we go. We've recharged our silk touch ring. Oh. Why are you out here? For that matter. Finding all kinds of things where we're not supposed to be. Let's go check on our farmer guy. Since we're down here. I figure he's through his first cooking process, but I also assume it's probably going to take a couple of them, yeah. Going to take a couple of rounds if we're going to get him down to the requisite 1 carrot per trade. All right. Over there, pitch those in there. So that's got that cooking. So that will get us to our sky shards. So the 2 for this one and the 1 for the power. We have the infernal crystal, so we're good there. I have earth, so C. Yeah, C is going to be the next big one. Blah. And get our nether. So there's our sky crystal 1. Moon. I actually think the logs. Gotta guess a moon crystal. Wow, we know what they're up to. Let's look at our crystals that we have, right? So, earth, check. Void, check. Infernal, check. This will give us our moon. Right, so that'll get us our sky. We have Earth already. There's our sun. Sun, moon, sky, so we need sea. Which, if we need to, we can get them from here. Really don't want to have to pull it out of there, but it may be a thing. That's going to be a thing. All right. Let's let that cook that. So that gets us our C. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what other one are we missing then? Blood. And so let's grab some bone blocks. And that'll get us our blood. We also need some nether. All right. Moving along. Finish cooking that? Yes, you did. Oh. Well, there's something I didn't even pay any attention to. Those were given out enough C that they just translate straight into C. Six, 7, 8. Done. So this should be the last that we need. Here comes our moon shards now. So let's get our rune. Six, 7. Come on, one more. Let's go. All right. All of this stuff we need. Yeah, it just occurred to me. I didn't quite understand what his comment by it. Not exactly what he wanted. It's not what you wanted. Why did you do it then? All right. Blood and sea and bam. So, power. Let's see. We're going to stop for just a moment to do some system administration work. Colony lists. Colony delete ID 2. True delete buildings. All right. So we need incense because it called for at least 2 of these guys. So that's going to prove to be fun. Right. Oops. No, I was there. Click the button too fast. Come back here. Where'd you go? Ritual magic? I don't want ritual magic. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so I need 2 incenses. We'll ring the bell, and I need a book I don't care about. So, an enchanting book we don't care about. Power 2, Lure 2. Tombstone Soulbound, it is. All right. Now, this is where everything gets hectic, because this ritual gives us a moderate sky attunement, which is fine, but it has a very high instability. So we are going to be running around like madmen, fixing this thing up and keeping it going. So, if we are ready, cross our fingers, and here we go. Oh. All right. Oh, burn something. There we go, burning away. All together now. Book. There you go. Enchanted book. Hold together now. Ring the bell. Got it. Hold together now. We're almost done. Burn something. Got it. There you go. Oh, what just... Ow. Get back in there. Hey, all right. Oof. That was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I imagine it could have been far worse. We did take a little bit of zap in the butts while we were doing that. But overall, we have our flying carpet. And it is a horrible color. Let's see. We have... Yes, we do. So 1 black die and bam. Instant fix. Let's throw our toy in the charger. It's fully charged. It's you fully charged. Put the wand away. Grab our recharge staff. I love how things just keep falling into my bags. All right. We have made our flying carpet. We did our ritual. It didn't blow up in our face. It is a good day for magic. Now, we're all dying to go test fly this. I understand that. What I need to figure out is whether or not how many more times this guy's going to have to go through. He's going to have to go through at least once more. All right. So we got some time to go play. So let's go play. We made it. We should play with it. It is ours. Oh, I see. So, essentially, whatever way you look is what direction this thing wants to fly in. So if we look up, it will fly up. Now you do have to hold forward. Is that really what I think it is? Hanging off the side of my tower? It really is. What are you doing up here, buddy? It is a bad day for you. You have nothing I want. So we will just let you enjoy the long fall, and I don't want to. No, I'm not interested. Nope. Ow. Oof. Come back here, you. That's what I think of you. Oh. Ah ha ha. Mess with me. Okay, so definitely a different way of flying. Not horrible. It kind of reminds me almost of an electroflight, just a lot more controlled. So I think this works. It's not faster, unfortunately. It definitely is not faster. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, well that's problematic. I have got to change that keybind for carry on. Carry on is useful in certain regards, but other times it just messes me up. Options, controls, keybinds. I don't know what I want to set that to. I will set it to right shift. That should work. Yep. I like that better. Okay. Mana impedance. Oh, wow. I really got messed over with that ritual. Where's my storage? There's my storage. Grab my wand. I think it's circle and then up triangle. No, 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 no. I don't want fire. Okay. This circle and up triangle. There we go. Nothing like having portable milk in the form of a wand. Alright, so now I'm curious, right? So flying carpet, do you take enchants? Fireproof. Right, okay. So on the order of flying machines, the Elytra is definitely the fastest. The broomstick's faster than the flying carpet, but harder to control. And the flying carpet's easier to control, but is the slowest of the lot. And other than, like, you know, instant teleportation, it doesn't get much better than that. Alright. 4. Ugh, really? At this rate, we'll have to go twice more for you. Okay. Do have another golden apple. Let's put 4 golden apples in. I don't know why. I'm curious why all of a sudden it's not eating that. Whatever. I'm not gonna fight with it too much. If it doesn't want to make another potion, I'm okay with that. It's probably not supposed to behave that way, but it does. So, whatever. Alright, so we have a flying carpet now. Yay. We can do our Aladdin impersonations. We are working on... Oh, yes, we also have to still build the... So we need 2 auto traders. Auto traders. Oh, please don't be something ridiculously expensive. That's ridiculously expensive. I knew that was going to be the case. And I just don't have any... Do I have any ancient debris? No. Well, bother it all. Well, I did say we needed to go to the Nether and farm up some netherrack. I do recall saying that. I do recall that being a thing on the list to do today. How much time? Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, there's nothing to it. We kind of have to have that netherite. We have no debris. And the only nether anything I have are these. don't have any blocks of this stuff, so let's see. Let's do it this way, right? So do I have me a? Let's make some hoppers real quick. We're gonna need another hopper. Two, three. Because there's the grower. It's going to be the farmer guy. Need a carrot. All right, so the farmer guy goes into an auto trader, then goes into another auto trader, then dumps to our storage. So in this case, let's get drawer, a drawer. Let's see what it is. All right. So what I need now is a crate. We can throw all of that inside the crate. Grab our axe. Move this right there. That's for Kara. Should take the last of this guy. Oh, he's almost done. Might as well just sit here. Let's see if he'll cook out right for us. The one thing I don't have a ton of, netherite scraps. And you are now down to 1 carrot. Perfect. Perfect. So last thing that we need for Kara's machine then is so weird. It's going to be so let's see. Let's do an iron. Get me a shoot. Yes, I can. Shoot. And then we'll want drawer. I keep thinking I want like the big double drawers, but I don't think I do. The other thing I don't need is my ring of silk on. We don't care about silk touching anything. Axe bow. There's my storage. So we will need that. This can go in there. That's my greater collector's ring. What am I wearing for rings then? Did I make one for somebody? Must have made one for somebody. Oh, that's fine. Need to make a break ring at some point, but we'll get to that. All right, let's go get dedificated. Ow. That right to the face. No, 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 no. Go shoot somewhere else. Just not in the mood to deal with you guys. Storage, silk touch. Yeah, there we go. So, what? Here? Here. This looks like a good place. So down we dig. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see. I don't know how many of you guys like to come digging around to the nether. But, you know, the big holes out in the middle of nowhere, just, yep. Just not interested in those. Thank you. Not even remotely interested. Now, I promise, once we get down to where we're trying to get to, the right Y level, this is going to look so totally different than anything that you've ever seen for resource gathering. Right, the first time I did it was the first time I started playing around with Mana and Artifice, and it became far and away my favorite way of digging up an area. Because who needs it any other way than that? Well, we need to get down to... I'm guessing it's still Y15 and 118. I'm not really certain anymore. Isn't that interesting? Well, we're going to go at 115 and we'll hope for the best. Not like it makes that much of a difference. Trust and believe. When you see how we gonna... Oh. First time I did this method that we're going down in here to do. The very first time. I got so much material. I decided that there's no way that you can do this any faster using any other method. And this includes carpet bombing. Like, you know, if you coming down here with beds and just ripping the area up with beds, it's just, you know. Okay, we should be getting down. All right. We're going to call this good right here. Clear us a little bit of working space. All right. Okay, so first we're going to get rid of the stuff that we don't need right now. Clean up our bags. Second of all, we are going to get our items. So I'm going to put down our oak drawer. We're going to put a chute on the oak drawer. And we're going to put, oh, not a chute. Well, I mean, yeah, we're going to use a chute, but this is not the right kind of chute. The chute we want is this guy. And always do the smart chute. It's the smart choice. Okay. Now we take our runa marking, we mark the box, put that in our offhand, grab our trusty dusty spell, our favorite clearing spell, point, and blast. It doesn't get any easier than that. Now, for things like that, oh, like what in the world? There we go. It's probably a good idea to carry some sort of block for which you can use to, you know, get rid of the occasional lava spillages that you're going to get while doing this. And this is the other reason why you want the smart chute, is because you will collect the odd things like that, and it's good for it to not end up in the chute, because then it just blocks up the chute. And so we go looking. And we collect resources all at the same time. So, questions, comments, concerns, suggestions? Huh. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this was somebody's tunnel. I have no idea whose tunnel this is. I was very rude of them. They dug right through my area. No, I'm just playing. I don't think we actually hold into places belonging to people. Not really a thing we do. But I would like some ancient debris. Well, either there's no ancient debris here, or I'm just not low enough down because the nether goes down really low. Let's do it this way, right? So let's go look up ancient debris. Okay, so it is in another, and it is around. Looks like the best percentage is Y13. So hopefully if that holds true, then we're a little high. Not so much that you wouldn't think we would have run across them already. That's a lot of lava. Alright, so that's one down. And that should be two down. Aha! Ancient debris. Whoops. I didn't want that much. Whatever. So, what am I at? 12? So, yeah, it looked like 15 was a good break point to be at. I didn't need to come quite as far down as I did. But that's okay. Upgrades. Copper's the first one. Of course it is. And copper is the apparently one I have. Yeah, I don't. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Look at that. Upgrade. Oh, for crying out loud. Chest. Give me some logs. Thank you. There. Now we can go back to our upgrades. Do I have? Yes, I even have that much. Okay. Perfect. Get a little nosh. And that should empty out that top block. It did. Look at that. Marvelous. I love it when stuff just works like it's supposed to. Hello, Mr. Kitty. Ow. Oh, I'm on fire. Because my Ember Glow bracelet doesn't work anymore. Yeah. Come on, charge it up already. That thing runs out of juice. It runs out quick. There. Oh, look. Exactly what we were looking for. How are we doing? This place has more leaks. Let's wait for the lava to go away. I don't think this stuff... No, in fact, I know this stuff doesn't burn up in lava, but still. Alright, so that is our requisite one piece that we need. Do we continue on? Yeah, I think we'll make a couple more slices in here. 7 ancient debris. Okay, I think that's good enough to get us started. And we have the requisite material to get to fulfill our request to Kara. So yeah, I would say we are in good shape. Silk touch ring that can go back on our finger. I'll put that in my regular storage. All right. Pick that up. We need an X. Pick that up. Pick that up. Go back on our finger. Get our storage. Put that away, and we can grab our tablet of home because I don't feel like walking. So we're not going to walk. We're going to take the fast way. Now, granted, there is a cooldown on it, so you can't just like constantly spam that thing whenever you get in trouble. But, you know, when you're heading home, I don't think it makes a difference. Oh, yes. We got everything we needed. So then the next thing to do, okay, yeah, we got to smelt that. Make the block stuff. I'm curious. It should be right here. Aha. Hello, Kermit. Let me borrow the machine, Kermit. No, seriously, it's all right, Kermit. I got it. I got it. No, hey. You rotten. That's good to know that that actually does do that. Cool. All right. So we want an auto trader now. There we go. I'm gonna let you get away with that just this one time, Kermit, because we had good results and that put me in a good mood. Get in my way again and I'm gonna take you out. Not really. It's just fun to say though. Right. So what we need here. All right. So we are going to need an upgrade token. Upgrade. So, of course, we're going to start with the hard one. And I know Untitled Kermit will process that much faster in a smaller stack than he will in a full stack. Though it really doesn't make much of a difference, I don't think. Speed-wise, it's still going to take him forever. Right at functional. So instead of doing standard drawers, I put functional drawers in this mod pack. It's definitely a different take. And the thing I like about functional drawers over the standard storage drawers is that the controller can actually be separate from the boxes that it's depositing into. You just have to link by this tool. Now there is a range, as it were, but that range isn't like horribly bad. Okay, so it does have a avoiding upgrade. That would be good. But for this particular case, I don't think it really matters. So we just want to focus on getting doing that. What do we have for gold? I know it's going to come back to bite me in the butt. So we look at the upgrade. The upgrade for gold is okay. We'll have just enough for that. And we have enough for the diamond. So we have everything once the copper comes in. There's the copper. Copper to gold. And from gold to diamond. All right. Let's go visit Kara. Get rid of that. There's my storage. You know what? I think we're just going to go with our flying carpet today. For this trip brought to you by the zoom, zoom, zoom of our brand new carpet. Let's see. So Kara is off in that direction. Oh, interesting. Okay. So sails that way. There's Kara. So off we go. Maybe we want to go a little faster than this. Yeah, I think a little faster than this. This is going to be better for trying to build around the house. So let's do this. Yeah. Didn't want to. But I don't want to be all day at trying to get to Kara's place. That's a little faster. Plus, with this one, I can turn auto walk on. And we can enjoy the sights, the sceneries, and the surrounding areas temporarily as we make the journey to Kara's place. All that trouble to make that flying carpet, and it's not bad. It's just not great. I think I could use my launch spell and an Elytra and like do pretty much everything I want to do that way too. And we have a visitor in the form of a little white kitty. it's gonna be like that, is it? So, I haven't been here since, well, I was over here last night. So I know she's done some upgrades. I just don't know what all. And I know she was on way later after I had left. And for how long, I do not know. So how much changing she's done over here, I don't know. So we're all about to get experience this same way. Oh, 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 oh. Ugh. Okay, so I came over here and I put these in place for her. Set this up to farm a bunch of stuff. Though I think looks like somebody's came over and added more to it. But it's definitely working to give her some stuff. So there's nothing bad with that. Oh, she's got some more walls put up. Yeah. So if you can imagine that this is supposed to be like a giant castle. And so all of these, the wall placements you see through here, these are literally walls for her. So like designating rooms and everything else, this place is going to be huge and confusing, easy to get lost in. That's okay. We have come to help. And so what we will do for help is we will get attacked for our troubles. Come on, who else? Let's go. All right. Like I was saying, we are here to help. Yeah, see, she has no upgrades in this little birch drawer of hers, so it won't hold nearly enough. But I guess we could technically just keep. That's smooth quartz, so that is not. It's not regular quartz, and that's what we're going to give her. So no. We'll put the upgrade storage into there. We'll need all of these guys. And so it's going to be like that. And here we're going to put an auto trader. Oh, for crying out. Caps lock on. Stone. Really? Can I not spell? All right, look at here, guys. Take that. You two, come on. Come at me, bro. Who's next? Anybody else want some of this? All right, now back to what I was doing. Okay, in goes that. Here comes our mason. And our mason is going to trade for a block of quartz. From a block of quartz, she can make whatever she wants. So up here, you're going to put in. Oh. Composter. I need a composter. Composter, this guy. And so he is going to trade carrots. And so right here, and the last of our gentle guys. Bang. Put you in there. Something to grow. And that's it. That is all she wrote. Now, what we could do. What we could do is get ourselves a hoe. Right? Hoe this up. Throw that in there. Come on. I got all day to wait for you guys. So we can give her a helping hand real quick by just getting her trader guy A started. There you go. It's like we were never there. So we throw in items to trade, and then we should see it come down to him. He should be going, ooh, yes, thank you very much. Ooh, thank you, thank you. And looky there. And now she has quartz. Block O quartz. That's what you get. Right in the middle of an explanation. And so they should just keep happily trading there. And making her lots and lots of drawers and stuff. Not drawers, quartz. And if necessary, technically you could tile this, right? So you could do multiples of these guys doing the same thing. And then have all that flushed down. But, you know, for effortless, free, you don't have to do anything. You know, you put yourself a guy who's just growing carrots all the time. Trade for the carrots to get emeralds. Trade for the emeralds to get quartz block. And at the other end, you get your quartz blocks. And she said she was going to need a bunch of it. So what better way to make certain she gets the bunch that she needs than to provide her a way to make as much of that as she wants. Yeah, it lost. Dangerous area. So, on the list of things we wanted to get done today, we put a roof on our second cultism tube. Check. Made our flying carpet. Check. Went gathering netherrack for our dragon model. Check. Visited Kara. Made Kara a quartz generator. That's a solid check. Done some administrative work and helped the Zinga company out. That's a big checkaroonie. So, all in all, I'd say it's been a good day so far. So much to do. Huh. Is this her idea? I bet you this is her idea of a well. That'll pretty be interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to see what she does with this place. It's going to be quite the grand palace. Last season, she spent most of her time building her colony. She didn't really get around to doing much for builds, per se. Yep, that is a sign. So, and I think, yeah, right over here, just off her island. We're this far out, and I've got a quick go home token, so since we're all the way out here, we might as well go take a look at a few things. So this was Astria and Bazinga's original island. This is where they started out at. I think well, I know they have moved away from here. But they kind of left it in place, kind of like, you know, this is where they landed at. I'm assuming that's their space shuttle, boat, whatever they want to call it. Cactus farm. Check. This was a cave. They weren't settled in. They're not anymore. This is a very, very dangerous place. This was Astria's. She said they rebuilt it over here. But as you can tell by the cobwebs, they've since vacated the area. So, yes, they have moved on to other places. So they've left quite the cacophony of things behind. Interesting. Okay. Now we're, like I said, hop, skip, and a jump from a couple places. We'll take this we'll take some moment to go around and visit some people, since we're this far out anyways. 1,200 blocks by broom isn't too bad. I wouldn't want to do like 3,000 blocks by broom. I mean, again, it's not too bad you can do it. It's just not nearly as fun. Creative mode flight is still faster method of traveling, though Elytra is probably the fastest. Second to that would be teleportation, which I have got to sit down and actually spend a little bit more time and work on that. Because I think there are teleportation spells that I can be using instead, which is fine. But I still need to figure out a good way to do flyovers and whatnot of people's places when we do our Friday night community nights. So I'm still working my way through some small things. Yeah, so here's Undeniables. Wow, yeah, so he definitely has been building up over here. So it looks like his wheat farm, yep, that's definitely a wheat farm, is going. Nice. So yeah, so Undeniable is definitely big into the into create. Oh, water wheel. This is power plant. One of them, anyways. Tree farm. Yeesh. I wonder if he stopped it on purpose, or if he knows this even stopped. It's probably gotten stuck. Or no, he's probably actually stopped it because he's got. That's the thing about create. If you do a create tree farm, holy cow, that thing will fill up your boxes quick. This is very efficient and very functional. Let's see what else he's got going on. So he's got an easy villager setup. So, and it looks like he's got a farm. Yep. Yep. So he's got iron farms going. He's got some villagers trading or growing things. It's not too terribly bad. He's got a portal. Yeah, he's been a little busy guy over here. Don't know what this is going to be. We'll have to wait to see, but this is obviously going to be another spinning contraption of some sorts. Cobblestone generator. I'll help him out with that a little bit. Yeah. So he's definitely... Very interesting character. Sales place. Yeah. All right. So off we go. How miserable it is to fly a broom in the rain. Just no, I refuse. And as a wizard, I shouldn't have to deal with water falling on my head unless I so choose to. There, much better. Okay, off we go again. I guess the real question is do we bother to fly back or do we just teleport? I mean, what do we got going on at the house still? So we got the new room for occultism. We still need to map out the circles going in. We need to set up a way to process all that nether rack into nether brick. Oh, I think I can handle that actually fairly easy. I wonder. Hmm. So that's a good question, right? So if we think about it, I want to process it into nether bricks. The fastest way to process it into nether bricks is honestly is to run it through a create smelter. So what we would want is a depot to catch it. We would need two. Right? Two depots? I suppose we can do it with create. Create would be just the fastest way of doing it. I'm trying to think if that's the best way to do it though. Or if that's the only way we have to do it. All right, let's think this through, right? So I obviously can't have, well, I can have a depot there, but then I have to have a way to dump the depot off when it's the right thing. That would definitely cook it. Do I have brass? No, I do not have brass. So that becomes the trick, right? Because we're going to want to be able to filter the funnel. Then we want to be able to dump whole stacks. So think this through. Yeah, I think it's just going to be. This is. I'm loving the fact that this is still burning. And is site. And it's still functional, works. All right. And then poof, it's gone. Okay, so definitely going to be, that's got to go up somewhere. All right, so let's think this through, right? So, can we make a depot? We should be able to make a depot, right? I just dropped a depot that, no, see, the depot's too high on its own. So we would definitely have to put the depot there. And so that gets us into all kinds of problems of, all right, so now the depot's there. Right, if we get some, we got netherrack. Let's just assume we can get the netherrack onto there. Is that even sufficiently high enough to cook? Looks like it. Mechanical arms would be great for this. So yes, we can cook it. Yeah, mechanical arms would be absolutely perfect for that. However, if I'm not mistaken, there's no way we're making mechanical arms just yet because we're not even making the precision. We're not even making brass. We're just nope, not happening. And we could. Oh, let's see. What does it take to make brass? I'm trying to remember. I just did all of this stuff, right? So, you know, this should be fresh in my head, but nope. Copper and zinc. Copper and zinc. So I can go this way with the alloy kiln. I have no idea what that one's for. Ah, moved around the dimensional porter. Okay. All right, so brass can be done obviously this way. Just needs to be heated, and there needs to be a spinny guy on top of it. We can cook it with an alloy kiln. I really don't want to put another force of engineering anything in this place. If I can avoid it. So if I don't want to do it Create's way, Tinker's Construct's probably the best mechanism to do that. Yeah, we can do it. Well, we can just do the alloying system, right? Tinkers. Because I think you first start with the... I don't think I need to make that. Oh yeah, and this is just going to cook a single metal down. Yeah, so we can make that. Another root. magma cream, or scorched stone. All right. I get it. I want to make scorched stone. I need to make nether groot. Nether groot is soul sand, magma cream, and gravel. How much do I have of that? Soul sand, check. Magma cream is a little harder. Slime. All right. Another Groot. Now watch this. I'll just give that to Kermit. Another Groot, huh? So another Groot. Make scorch bricks. And scorch bricks will make... That is the thing that we want. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another quartz. Okay. Not horrible. Not bad. Not bad. We'll get there. We'll get there. I wonder. Do I have any? Yes, I have some carpet. Oh. Interesting. uh, okay, so that carpeting won't work. So if that is the island I think they're talking about, then it is probably going to be this place right here. Which is, they're back to being Kara's neighbor again. There we go. All right, back to, oh, that's right. I'm like, what are we doing? Not seared, it's scorched. Scorched bricks. So, we want to make a Scorched Alloyer. Yeah, I'm good with the ingot gauge, that's fine. Scorched Alloyer. Bang. Done. Okay. The other thing we are going to need is casting table. And we're going to need a interesting. There we go, fuel tank. The only other thing that I think we want is a drain plug. And I think the rest of the stuff we can do with like sand and whatnot. So. All right. So let's get this thrown down, and we will dive into a little bit of Tinker's construct. So there we go. So that should be all we need. So let's see about some lava. I see. I have no buckets of lava. Wait. But I think, is there fire here? There is fire essence. So if I am not like horribly mistaken, we should be able to do this. And looky there. Obviously, I don't have enough buckets. This will suffice for right now. Bam. Bucket of lava. Well, that's true, and that's what I've been trying to keep up on is watch how people's builds and what they're working on and the stuff that they're doing, how it grows and changes over time, because it's really fascinating. We'll put a lot of hard work into what they do. All right, so I need copper. Oh, that one's fluid. Yeah, that's going to want fluid. I can have it. So then what we're going to need, we're going to need some more. All right. So let's go back to tinkerers. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to stage the smelt down. Or we can make a big smeltery, but I don't want a big smeltery system. So, because I don't plan on doing a whole lot of like heavy duty smelting. So a small will work just fine. So we just need this guy. We need these guys. It's made this way. Seared. Sound that way. All right. Let's see. Deep slate. This will work. So we're going to do like this. And like this. There we go. All right. So we need. Still need seared brick. Come on, Kermit. Killing me, dude. Real estate. How do you spell that word? Can't spell. All right. Okay, good. Seared. Okay. So we'll need 2 fuel tanks. 1, 2. 2. We'll need that. And now we will need 2 melters. Melters both need some of these. Maybe. Man, talk about just enough of everything. Just enough. All right. So then it's going to be fuel tank. Fuel tank. And then 2 melters. I think you can do it this way. No, I guess not. Hmm. It's a bit of a bother, isn't it? Oh, I could just push them back and then run a channel. Push them back, push them up. Got it. Got it. Push them back, push them up. Let's grab some more deep slate. So if we take them back by one, bang. Take it up by one, bang. They go like that, right? So then it's fuel, fuel. Cookers. Off new, off new. Hello, Mama Kitty. Sorry, my lap is getting danced upon. So now I need a channel. I need a channel out of whatever I can make it out of, which is not going to be that. So how about this? That'll work. There we go. Now that should shoot everything right where we wanted that. So let's make some lava. What are you doing, cat? Thank you. That's it. Right there, like that. Perfect. This is not very efficient, but is not meant to be very efficient. I don't need it very efficient right now. I honestly don't know how much of this I'm going to use. And so this just makes for a nice little... It's functional. And that's all it needs to be. What would be cool would be to do a... Because I have a spell that lets me conjure lava, right? So what would be fun, it would be to have a dispenser attached to an observer. Cast lava in front of the observer, the dispenser sees it, picks up the lava, scoops it up by a bucket. Dumps the bucket, gets dumped, picked up, and then put through, probably creates drain system, and then you could have that drain into these lava chambers, keep them filled. And so I could just sit here and spam fill it and call it a day. Something to look into in the future. It's definitely not a now thing. Now we are going to get ourselves some zinc. I have 3 pieces of zinc. We are going to get ourselves some copper. I think it's equal parts copper to zinc. So there they go. Molten and molten. And so I should be able to just run that in. That didn't work at all like I thought it was going to work. All right. Now we have to figure out what I am doing wrong. Yeah, okay, so that should have been right. Copper and zinc. Should give me brass. But you're not pouring in. I have 3 ingots worth. Wait, am I doing this wrong? Is this really that old system? Oh. That's going to be highly annoying. But if it's the one I think it is, then that actually goes right there. Don't need any of that. This goes right here. Just like so. Grab me some more zinc. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to beg your pardon for just 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Yep. So it is. It is the old classic Tinker's construct method, which is fine. So we just grab ourselves some copper, just like so. Should be good enough for there. Throw this back in here. That should cook. And inside, 3 ingots, 4 ingots. Interesting. There we go. 4 ingots worth now. But because there's something here, I don't think it's going to let us do anything more than that. So let's see. We want to make sand. This guy. It should be enough to get rid of that. Let's get ourselves an ingot. That's the obvious shape what we want. We don't need that. We don't need that, and we don't need that. All right. So there, let's clean out the one. And there we go. And now it melts it. And that's so impressive how that works. And we got 8 ingots worth. All right. So there we go. We even got a little extra in today. We did a little bit of Tinkerer's Construct in here. It's been ages since I've had to do any kind of Tinkerer's Construct, but it's good to know that my rusty old brain hasn't forgotten how to do Tinkerer's Construct. So it does look like they've changed a few things. Not quite the end of the world. It's not too bad. So we have a very small little Tinker Construct table set up, and we're good. So now we have the brass that we were looking for. We're probably going to need a lot more than just a little bit that I've got there, but I think for right now, this marks for a really good stopping point. So next thing we're going to do is we'll put in a couple of helping hands. So we'll set up some deployers and some more depots, and we'll build a couple of precision mechanisms. We'll make some helping hands. And so what we'll do is we'll put basically we'll put one of these powered fans facing down over the lava, and we'll use that to power the helping hands. And so then it'll just pick it up and take it from one to the next. And so we'll do it on either side. We'll set a box, tell the helping hands to take it on that side from one box in, drop it here, and then this guy takes it from this box and puts it into another one over here on the other side. We'll turn that on. And short of speeding up the helping hands portion of it, I think that's all we really have to do left over there. And so then that will give us a way to steady process the large amounts of netherrack that we have, which will be great. So that'll take care of that particular instance. So all in all, I think we're working out well. Now, for those of you who are used to using mystical agriculture, yes, I know that this nether seed will make me nether bricks. I absolutely know that. What I do also know is that I have 18. And I'm not growing these in an automated fashion nor fast enough for that, the little bit of nether essence that I'm getting to make me a sufficient quantity of the red and regular nether bricks that I'm going to need for my dragon. And it is, I know for a fact, if you watched earlier, bulldozing my way through the nether with mana and artifice is a much faster means of gaining that. We just need to process it. And so I will spend, once this is hooked up, this also serves multiple purposes, where the nether seed, once I get all of the necessary bricks up there, I don't need too many of these. I won't need it too much after that. So there's some pluses and minuses to what we're doing and how we're doing it. The benefits is that if I needed to process glass, I could come and use this to process glass as well. I could technically swap this out with water and wash whatever I want to go through there and process it into an outbox as well. So this is reasonable for multiple different projects as we continue to move forward. This is the only reason why I'm spending the time to do it right now. Period. That's it. There's nothing extra special about it. So, all that aside, we are coming up on the end of our stream. So, I would like to thank you all for coming out and visiting, hanging out with us today. We've got a number of things taken care of. A number of things done today. It's been a good day. Let's leave this on a high note, because we did go through the trouble to make this stuff. So we will just end on our carpet. So, we got a lot done. There's still more to do. There will continue to be more to do. But what we got done looks really good. And I'm happy with it. And I think this is going to be one for the history books for me as far as I'm concerned. This has been a good build. And I look forward to seeing what the rest of it looks. In the meantime, I had to go take care of Kara because she's not really quite certain what she's doing with that. So, for those of you who have come out and visited with us, thank you again. We'll be back here again Friday. Hopefully by then we'll have a little bit easier time getting around to people's places and a good way to demo and show off what they've been working on. There's a lot of really cool things going on. If not, then we will continue as per normal. But still come out and visit us on Friday. We look forward to seeing you all there. And then again, we'll be doing our long runs on Saturday, where hopefully by next week Saturday we will actually get started on the Red Dragon. So I'm going to try and see if I can't do some work and try to get that last spire piece, last container for occultism in place and done so that we can actually start building the dragon. I think that's going to be a good final piece to this. And we look forward to seeing you all next time. Until then, be safe. Have a good weekend. Take care now. Bye.